But it feels like you're with the videos you've been posting on Instagram, like you're ring ready.
Oh yeah. I always stay ring ready. Actually, while I was managing Indus Share, when we got drafted to Raw, I was told that I'm no longer a wrestler. I'm just a manager. But I still stayed in shape.
They told you that?
Yeah. Because I was pitching. Well, the writer told me. I was pitching all kinds of storylines, like 6-man tags or matches for myself, where Indus Share is managing me.
Yeah.
And nothing was happening. And I asked the writer. I said, "What's the deal? Am I?" And I also know this because I saw the roster sheet, male heels, Raw, SmackDown, male heels, tag teams. I wasn't listed under male heels. There was male heel tag teams in this share, and I was in brackets. So as a manager role.
Wow.
Right. So I wasn't even listed as an active talent. And I asked the writer, I said, "Hey, was it discussed that I'm not wrestling anymore?" He said, yeah, it was brought up that you're just going to manage in this year. But then I had the match with Seth Rollins. Luckily, I was in shape already. Like I stayed in shape. Yeah. Because that could have went the opposite way, where I started eating desserts and catering every week.
Do you feel like there were opportunities in this most recent run in WWE where they could have taken things to another level? They could have worked on something that didn't really happen?
Yeah, especially with Indus Share. So both of those guys didn't come from pro wrestling. Rinku was a baseball player, and Saurav was an actor and kickboxer. So they're brand new to this. They went to the NXT system, then they go to main roster, which has its own learning curve, right? And from day one, they came back from their first match, and I told Triple H, put us on the live events, put us on the live events, put us on the live events. Because what they need is experience. They just don't have enough experience, or the experience that maybe they were looking for, right? The experience with long matches. They mainly had shorter squash matches where everything was kind of laid out, right? I really wanted for them to experience a live event match where you don't call as much and you just listen to the crowd and you feel it. And I had even suggested, like, there's 2 live events, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. I'll tag with one on one night. The other night, I'll tag with the other one. I'll wrestle both nights. But we just never put on live events. I was put on live events alone for right after that Seth Rollins match for like 2 weeks. And then that was it. And they just never got the experience, and you get that from live events. There's no other way. You don't really learn much from TV matches, because everything is, especially a squash match. You do, but not a squash match.
Yeah.
If you have 90-second match, you're planning everything like A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
You don't really get to feed off the crowd or change a match based off the crowd reaction. You do that on live events. So I think it was a missed opportunity not putting those guys on live events, because that would have got them to the next level, right? Like if they want to have a 15, 20-minute match with DIY with all these intricate false finishes and saves and, the timing needs to be worked on, right? Timing is super important, and you get that from live events. And if you mess up, it's okay. It's not on live television. A million people or several million people around the world don't see it, right?
Yeah.
So that would have been the place to do it, but all good.